Good morning. It's Friday, start of another job, and this is going to be interesting. I'm in a 1930s semi, I think it's 1930s, and some work has been done previously that wasn't quite so good, and we've got to put that right and do some alterations, and there we are. So, to start with, like most houses of this age, it was 2 rooms, front lounge and a dining room, and then it was knocked into one, and then it was put back into 2 rooms. But the guy who put the door frame back in to the lounge, and I can't really get far enough away from it, did a vaguely appalling job. So, building structure. You'll have a brickwork opening for a door, and here we have one. And then the door frame is packed out so that the aperture between the legs of the door is as you would want, which for an internal door is 2'6" or 762mm. He didn't do that. He put the door frame on the brickwork, so it was like 800 and some. And of course you can't buy a door for that, which is not very helpful. So I've taken the door frame out, got a new door casing frame to put in, which will be braced appropriately so that the owners can have a door or get a door. You can see there 1930s 1/3 panel doors, original I think, and we can put one in there. That's not the half of it. Let's just pan upwards. You'd expect to see a nice plastered ceiling. No nice plastered ceiling. Open plan and bathrooms above me, and it's a lath and plaster ceiling, so you can just see the edge of the lath there with the plaster on it, which is very traditional for a house of this age. And it was all cracked and horrible and ready to fall down, and the owner said, "Can you patch that up and make it good?" And I said, "Well, in all honesty, no, it's knackered." So some time ago, back in March, April, the owner took the old ceiling off to help me out and help him out with the cost, and that was great. And then he got COVID, which is a damn shame. And now we're in August, and I'm back on the job. And there we go. So the job here is, well, that's not the half of it. Let's pan down. You see this radiator. Let's follow the pipes. So that's the front door, radiator there, and the pipes come up, and they go up above the picture rail, and they go along over the lounge door, and then they go up into the ceiling, and then come back and join onto that manifold there. Why? What we're going to do first, once I've got this door casing in, is we've got a new radiator, which is really nice. It's one, let me just show you, it's really sweet actually. There we go, cast iron, that's really nice, and that'll work nicely here. It's going to go halfway between the door and the front door, so there, and I'm going to take the pipes up through the middle of the radiator, or behind it, up into the ceiling, and join onto the manifold there. A lot less pipe work. And so that's that. So once I've done the door casing and I've channeled for the pipe work, I can then come to do what I originally was going to do, which is to plaster and skim the ceiling. And then we might be talking about wallpapering later. So that's the job. And well, I'll show you more as we go along. Right, so door frame in. It's a bit better. Sorry I didn't show it before I took the old one out, but the old door frame was hard against the brickwork, and you can see the line of plaster that was plastered up to it. Not quite so much on that side. So we've got 25mm gap there, 15mm gap there. So the door frame that was actually fitted was 40mm larger than the door that you can get. So that has been set completely at 762 wide, 2'6", and so a standard off-the-shelf door will go in there. yeah, trying to find something solid to fix into. Well, that was fun.